completing guided notes. So as we complete guided notes, we're going to be going over the purpose of guided notes. Can someone read the first bullet to show us or tell us what the first purpose is?
Mr. Drummer said he got Charles.
The first purpose of guided notes. Zaire, can you read it loud and proud?
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Help us understand the key point of the lesson.
Right, and we talked previously and earlier this week that key points sometimes help us break down the objective and help us complete the objective later on. So whatever that task is that's going to show whether we reach the objective, we can use our guided notes to complete that task. Just like we did previously when we were working, I asked you guys to reference your guided notes and help you use your guided notes, and some of you guys even said at the end of the lesson that your guided notes helped you complete the evidence organizer.
No, it's behind, it's right there.
Read the second purpose or bullet that tells us why we are completing the guided notes.
Over there. It's on the
Miracle,
floor.
loud and proud.
Help us understand the objective.
Right, so if we are having the objective written on our guided notes, we can refer back to it every single time. So every single time that we do a new activity, we can say, oh, well, how does this relate to the objective? So that by the end of the lesson, we can say that we've reached this objective because we did this, and we know this, and we know this. So I'm going to read the objective loud and proud, then we're going to read it together. So by the end of the lesson, I can analyze how different settings impact characters' actions by completing a character analysis chart. Repeat after me. By the end of the lesson, I can analyze how different settings impact characters' actions by completing a character analysis chart. So when we're looking at this, what words do we think are important in this objective? So what words have we been talking about, or we've even defined previously, that will help us know what we're supposed to do or what we will be doing today? Onyx. Setting. Okay, awesome. So again, we will be able to apply our prior knowledge about what the word setting means in order to complete this objective. What's another word that we have to know in order to understand what we will be doing today? What's another word that we will need to know? Janae? Characters' actions. So one, we need to know what a character is. Then we also need to know what actions are. And then we need to know what the word analyze means, because analyze and analysis are similar. So analyze and analysis. So I'm actually going to just draw like a little arrow to analyze and analysis. Can anyone tell me what the word analyze means? Corey?
It means when you are like it's like when you're trying to figure out the determined word of it.
Okay, so when we sometimes need to analyze the meaning, we might be trying to break down what the word means. Kayla?
It can also mean to take a closer look into the text.
Right, so when we are in that reveal stage, we are analyzing. If you think of like a microscope, you're taking a closer look at something, that's what analyzing is. So let's go over a little bit of these things. We will actually define setting later on, so you guys will show me your prior knowledge. Someone tell me what a character is. What's a character? Because again, we're applying our prior knowledge to this objective and the work that we're going to be doing today. What is a character? Zaire?
A character is someone that's in the story.
A person who's in the story. Awesome. What are actions? What are actions? Kamira?
A word.
Okay. Not necessarily the character feels. Maybe the feelings impact the actions, which we're actually going to be talking about today. But what are actions? You could describe them as what? Like, you can give me an example of an action if that also supports you a little bit better in explaining. Onyx?
Like the actions, like when you're running and stuff.
Right. They are types of what? Verbs. Good job. So actions are the verbs. Characters are the people in the story. When we analyze the setting, we're going to be taking a close look at two things, and we're actually going to be talking about these two things later on, which you already know, because setting talks about two different things. So if we look here at the standard, again, our standard is